The crisis we have is an inequality crisis because young people just can't catch up. The maths of this is pretty simple. If house prices are growing faster than wages, then if you've finished uni and you're trying to save up for your deposit, if the house prices are rising faster than your wages, then the odds of you ever catching up on the deposit are very, very low unless, the bank of mum and dad or some form of other windfall lands in your lap. So what we call a housing crisis is an absolute bonanza for people who already own 2 or more houses. What there really is a crisis for a third of the population who are really struggling to get into Australia's very expensive housing market. Well, I think that, if we look around the world, what most countries do is invest a lot more money in public housing. And in most countries, they don't stigmatise public housing the way we do in Australia. Young people in Australia don't think for a minute that maybe they might get affordable public housing while they're saving up for a deposit. But that's not what happens in France. That's not what happens in Germany. That's not what happens in Sweden or Denmark or Norway. Well, imagine if we had the Nurses Housing Authority or the Teachers Housing Authority or, stick with me, the Housing Authority.